Backgammon is a game that can make you laugh and cry. This intriguing and absorbing game of risk management based on partial information. The skill comes in correctly analyzing that risk and managing the partial information. That is the challenge that millions of players around the world face, both live and online. This is a really interesting matchup between two imbalanced players. On your left, we've got a known world-class player, and on the right, we've got, let's say, an amateur recreational player. Hang on a minute, John, I'm not that bad. Okay, John, let's have a look at the objectives of this game. No, not you, John. You, John. Thank you, John. Basic objective of the game is to move one's checkers around the board, and for orange, this is clockwise. For red, this is anti-clockwise. Trying to get all of your checkers into your home board and borne off into the checker tray. But during this journey, a conflict occurs where red checkers will come into conflict with orange checkers. A single checker can be hit and has to go back to the beginning and enter into the opponent's home board before any of the other checkers of that color can move. But once contact is broken, the game becomes a straight race where when you've got all your checkers into your home board, you are trying to bear them off into the checker tray. Whoever does that first wins the game. Right, are you ready, John? Start of the game, both players roll one die each. The player that rolls the higher of the two dice has to play that as his opening roll. On this occasion, John has rolled a 4, his opponent has rolled a 1, and he plays a 4-1. He brings one checker down from the midpoint, 13 to 8, and slots 6 to 5. This is the aggressive play with the 4-1 and is likely to complicate the game, which may well favor the stronger opponent. John perceives that he has an advantage now, so he wishes to play this game for 2 points. So he offers his opponent a double. He does this by removing the cube from the middle and offering it with the 2 face upwards on the field. John, on our right, then has a problem. 2 decisions. He can pass this for 1 point, in which case they will reset the checkers and start a fresh game, or he can accept it on 2. Let's see how it goes. Orange has rolled a hitting number here, a 4-1. He can hit this vulnerable blot, a blot being a checker on its own on a point. The hit here is mandatory. It doesn't really matter where he plays the 4, as long as he hits with the 1. Now here's an example of a double, a different type of double to the one we saw earlier. This is a rolled double with the dice that permits red to enter one checker on the ace point, hit on his own bar point, and bring one checker down to help control the outfield. This is a 1 in 36 joker, and a joker, of course, is when you roll one of your very, very best numbers. Well done, but you got lucky this time.